It's Brad Sinatra, man, tapping all the way in, man. We in the streets of Houston right now. And I'm chatting with Staxx, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Best game on the net.
Welcome to this episode of Chatting with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today I got Brad Sinatra.
So that was the deal the bitch had. So once I knew about that, I had told my little partner, like, man, that Crystal need her mouth washed out, bro. That old been playing dirty. So he'd get full of that water, because back then he smoked a lot of fry in Houston, you know what I'm saying? That he full of that dip and got her in the car, and he's talking to her, yeah, but you ain't gonna testify on nobody, bitch. I'm finna kill you, bitch. And the bitch jump out the car on I-10, showed up and everything. They send this bitch to Atlanta. Like, my lawyer come and see me go crazy. Like, man, what the f you trying to have witnesses to kill? Like, man, I don't know nothing about this shit. They go lock my partner up for retaliation on the capital murder witness. So then when I signed for the 25 years, one of the things that my lawyer told me, he said, man, if you sign for this, they're going to drop the capital, drop it to a first-degree murder. When you sign for this 25, they're going to drop the charges on Lil J, on my partner Lil Justin. And that's exactly what they did. When I signed for that 25, they dropped his retaliation charges.
Tell me how you got caught. So the chick runs into the gas station, you guys drive away. How do you get arrested?
This is how I finally get arrested, man. I'm with this fiend. I'm with my partner, but he's getting chauffeured around by this fiend. Now, they got some motel on the south side somewhere, right? But I'm so paranoid that I've got a cell phone from one of my other partners. Because he got like 2, 3, bitch, give me one of these phones. So this other dude that I end up with is calling for my friend, but I got the phone. So when I ask him, like, what's up? He like, man, what's up? I said, man, come pick me up. Who you with? And he tell me, I can't remember the Dolphin name. He's like, man, I'm with such and such. So I'm telling him, man, I'm on Federal Road. Come over, come pick me up. I'm on Fleming. So when they come over there, I'm telling them, like, man, man, look to the left. I'm to the left. But I'm over here to the right in a breezeway with a hoodie on, watching them drive by 2 or 3 times to make sure they wasn't following nothing. So I boom, go jump in the truck with them. Because stuff, I'm on the run, bro. I can't sell. I'm going broke. All I got is my pistol in the phone. You know what I'm saying? It's like you trying to find. I'm losing my clothes because I took out my clothes somewhere. The law's raid over there. My clothes gone. Stuff, you on the run for murder, bro. It's serious. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm calling him for a ride. I jump in with him. We go to a motel room. Such yada yada. I don't know what's going on, but they're talking weird. So the dope fiend is saying, like, when we're driving, the dope fiend is saying, like, man, he was saying, telling me we were coming to pick you up, Brad. And I was saying, like, man, you don't think he's gonna try to kill us or nothing, and I'm like, why the fuck would y'all think some shit like that? And like, if we're all right. What I don't know is this finna call his Crime Stoppers on me. We're up in this motel room. So now I'm in here with just me and this dude, and we sitting here smoking weed. The fiend say he finna go do something. Well, I'm sitting this bitch like, man, what the fuck is this dude that? He's supposed to have been gone and came back. This dude been gone like 2 or 3 hours. So he finally comes back out of nowhere, and he's got a coffee cup in his hand. It's daylight now. He got a coffee cup in his hand, a cigarette in his hand, shaking like a mother. So he coming in, I'm like, man, get me out of here, bro. And I hear my partner say, man, there's HPDs everywhere out there. I'm like, oh, man, so I had a little Uzi. It's just a regular, it was a 9mm pistol, but it's just Uzi is the brand. You know what I'm saying? I had a little Uzi 9. I'm thinking to myself, man, oh, this right here. But I know I'm dead duck. So I come out the room and he smash off in the truck. I try to jump in the truck. Laws surround me. I fall down. They got me all surrounded. Bunch of stupid ass shit. But it's like 200 laws. So the lawman that ended up taking me to the 601 Lockwood, that's the homicide division in Houston. They take me to 601 Lockwood. He like, yeah, man, they were saying that you was gonna shoot it out and all type of shit. Because my fall partner has told the homicide detectives that, man, I'm riding around with a bulletproof vest, latex gloves, 2 Glock 40s, night vision goggles. I'm gonna shoot it out with the laws and all this old shit. And I swear to God, I said I was gonna shoot it out. I said, man, I ain't going for them hoes. I'm 20 years old, I ain't going. But when they caught me, bro, I didn't have the heart for none of that bull. Goes right out the window. You don't really have heart for that shit, bro. You think you do?
Different story when they pull up, right?
Yeah, like a mother. But I'm all in the moment, you know, like going to, man, them hoes. I ain't going to jail. I'm shooting it out. When they pull up though, bro, that's a whole different ball game. I ain't had the heart for none of that shit.
Yeah, but
you know
so
what I'm saying? I'll fight the case.
When you go to jail, you end up getting convicted. Do you feel bad about the murder? And are the family of the victim in court?
Yeah, they was in court because I remember like my mama was in court, and what was up is like we were at recess one time and they had her sitting out in the hallway by herself, just my mama out there, because I'm an only child, bro. I ain't got, you know what I'm saying? It's just me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just me and my mama. That's why there was no supervision while I'm doing my thing. So she's sitting out there in the hallway, just her, and then all these people's family, you know what I'm saying? That's got to be an awkward feeling, man, because you know what I'm saying? They tripping. And then like they were doing like when we started my trial, they was doing like playing the 911 tape like that, right? And then so it freaks out the whole, you know, they all go to bus out crying and everybody in there, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm dead, fucking jury. You know what I'm saying? They doing all this theatrics. That's over with. So I remember on my jury, right, there was a dude that he worked for University of Houston, criminal, what the fuck was he? He was like a professor in college, like criminal psychologist or some shit like that on my jury, right? So I'm like, damn, man, I don't know if this dude. So I catch him in the middle of trial, right? We lock eyes and I'm looking at him. So I'm thinking like, damn, I don't want to look off him. You know what I'm saying? Put my head down, make it seem like I'm locked in with him. I said, damn, I don't want to intimidate him either. I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit. You know what I'm saying? Got that old stupid. Man, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it just tripped that shit. So, and another reason I signed for that 25 years, right? Because I was going all out, bro. I'm fighting this shit. My lawyer told me straight up, he said, Brad, juries convict, man. Juries convict, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not taking a stand on my own behalf. I'm not getting up there to tell my side of the story. You know what I'm saying? We just finna try to fight their story, right? But it's too much corroborating evidence, bro, because there was a dude's house that I was a dope fiend. I was hustling out of his house. That he puts us all together at the scene of the crime before and after. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of bullshit anyway, but
yeah, they put all the pieces together.
Exactly. So, too much corroborating evidence. You know what I'm saying? So they had built a case enough to where it was pretty much imminent that they was gonna ban me. You know what I'm saying? And so he was just like, man, Brad, what would you take? And I said, man, I wouldn't take shit. He said, look, they're trying to end it today, man. She's like, trying to give you 35.
I don't want to take nothing. I want to go home right now, right?
Yeah, what you mean? You know what I'm saying? So I'm really fried out about that because I'm feeling like, damn, bro, what you are you quitting? You tapping out? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm feeling like, bitch, you supposed to be fighting, you tapping out. He said he goes in and he talks to him, he come back and he says, look, man, she's offering 35 for a first-degree murder. Well, I'm 20 years old, bro. 35 sounds like 100 years. Yeah. I've got nothing to compare that to. I ain't been alive 35 years yet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, fuck this shit. I'm going all out. Tell that bitch we're going death penalty at 35.
And what?
So
how much time have you done in this point of your life?
Man, I've done like a year and a half one time on a dope case when I was like 18. And then I did like 6 months state jail and then like 3-4 stunts in the county and just, you know what I'm saying? Probably 2 years. Probably 2 complete years of my life at that time that have been, but there's all just been the bullshit stints, state jail, little dope cases, county jail. You know what I'm saying? At this time, I'm 21 years old. I've been in the county for a year already waiting to fight this case. You know what I'm saying? It took a year before we finally made it to trial. So when I'm in this bitch now, it's like, man, and I'm coming to the realization that, man, I might not walk out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I can remember getting on my knees, bro, and this all bullshit aside. Back there, everybody had already left out the little chamber where they hold you at, where, you know, everybody comes in the morning because they're already, you know, they're coming to see they're getting resets or whatever, right? Well, I'm the one staying for trial, so everybody else is gone. I'm back there by myself now. So I'm just in that little thing. I got on my knees and I'm like, man, God, please, man, I swear, man, I ain't gonna kill nothing, man. I ain't gonna rob, man. I ain't gonna sell no more dope or nothing, God. Just, man, please save me, man. And that nigga came back with that. This was when my fall partner was supposed to take the stand that day. This was Wednesday. He was supposed to get on the stand. And before I signed for that time, I asked my lawyer, I said, say, man, if I sign for this 25 years, is that gonna fuck him out of his deal? He said, shit, state don't want him, they can't use him. You know what I'm saying? That was another reason why I signed to fuck him out of his deal. I try to fuck over him. You know what I'm saying? I'll sign for 25 and fuck you, bitch ass nigga. One last good slap in the face for your. Excuse me, I'm cussing too much.
So did he get time after?
Yeah, he got 25 years because he testified against my other fall partner. He took the stand on him. So all three of us now, me and the dude Remarcus, which was my partner who I went over there had the guns and shit, right? Now I know that you've already thrown me under the bus because I read that statement where you try to say that they forged your signature, that ain't your real statement. But I know that's a lie because you said that I told you inside that house we was gonna Brian and leave him in there. So I know that's a lie. So I know you're a rat too, bro. You just trying to get your way out of it. They don't have us on the keep separate though. We're not, you know what I'm saying? We're not on keep separate, but he is keep separate from both of us. So we can't see him nowhere. Well, me and him end up on McConnell unit together. You know what I'm saying? Like 2010, I've been locked up like 10 years. I was on Pulaski for like 10 years. He was on McConnell in Texas. So I get shipped over there for a trade and we're over there. So we going to the law library every day kicking in the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he's fighting his case. He's got his shit on appeal. He's going through the actual innocence and all this shit because like there's little bullshit in his trial. Like he said that they had a ski mask They said he had on, but I actually had on. So if they do it for DNA testing, it's gonna come back on me and just look bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like that, we were trying to fight his shit through a bunch of bullshit. So I was seeing what he had, and that's when I was seeing all of Brian's testimony where he took the stand, because I read his transcripts in the law library. Because he was on the other side of the unit, but we used to put in for what's called attorney visit, like because we're on the same case, so we could meet up in the law library and discuss our legal shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I read his whole transcript and shit. I was like, damn, bro, it's up. So I was gonna help him out, man. I was like, I'm gonna try to write an affidavit or something to help him. And then I realized, like, man, you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't helping you try to throw me under the bus, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because my lawyer, I talked to my lawyer. He was like, look, man, if you try to write an affidavit now to file and help him, he said the state's gonna probably try to file aggravated perjury charge. I said, well, how can I perjure myself? I ain't never made a statement. So I can't perjure myself. I ain't never made a statement. No. That means I'm lying about something I said before. I ain't never said a word to you, ho. No. You know what I'm saying? But I just like, I don't want to give myself the problems at the end of the day because you know what I'm saying? You dug your bed, bro. And I have what I have remorse is that I went and got him to go be a part of this shit. And the motherfucker I brought over there to go put on the lick told on us. That's what I feel bad about. That's why I wanted to help him.
What about
regardless
the people
of what you done?
Killed? What about the people that got killed? Do you feel bad about that?
Well, listen, bro, I'll tell you this, and I don't want to sound callous and fucked up, right? I feel bad that